Hopefully you could read that, or anybody could read it, really.
Seriously.
Yeah,
look.
go ahead, have a seat. Oh, wow, you got a badge.
I told you.
What's the badge for?
I told you, counterterrorism.
Counterterrorism.
So does the ID. I started with the Fast and Furious program.
What is a Fast and Furious program?
Oh, that was 1997. That was congressional hearings. Found out that LAPD was selling guns to the cartels. That was part of the story.
Do you mind holding this? So wait, Fast and the Furious existed that long ago?
Yeah, 1992 to 1996, I worked for the Sinaloa Cartel. Well, I worked with them. I worked with everybody. I never worked for anyone.
What was your name?
Michael.
Michael. I'm here with Michael.
I had to burn my own identity here to protect this fucking city from being nuked and fucking burned in the last 5 years. LAPD has a lot of respect for me for that.
Oh. Michael protects the parks. LAPD has a lot of respect for him. And he's friends with some motherfucker from around the way.
Oh, a lot of motherfuckers all over. I used to move a lot of weed for everybody, so it was like actually a military out Fast and Furious program.
He used to move a lot of weed. I used to traffic weed for my brother. He used to keep me out of the streets. I grew up in Compton.
I did like 678 pounds, 1,000 in 4 years. Talk about a flip.
Oh, you like Ricky Ross? Okay.
Oh, dude, yeah, this is the same time. That's when I went, oh shit, that's what I'm involved with. And then I saw the congressional hearings about Fast and Furious the same year they indicted him. And he's screaming, wait, I'm a CIA drug dealer. I'm like, that was me. I did the weed. He did the fucking coke.
So he got he took the fall.
Yeah, you know, I went in jail for a half ounce. I got out fucking 2 days later, DA reject because it ties to some stuff.
It sounds like racism. It sounds like systemic racism. If it's like Ricky Ross got arrested and you got by, shit like that happens all the time.
No, but I was actually working for intelligence, though. Ricky wasn't.
Oh, well, okay. All right. So you had the employee badge, Ricky didn't.
Well, no, see, technically by 93, from 92, I kind of fell into the arms of DOJ and NSA because I had outs with the FBI, C.I.A. And then by 94 is when I found out about Operation Paperclip because I actually fucking met a Nazi SS officer here. And that didn't compute because I was raised and taught they were all fucking taking care of her at the Nuremberg trials. But no, that's not the case.
You're a cancer survivor.
Yes, I am.
Tell me about that. How did that shit go?
Okay, so I got a crack in my cartilage of my neck. I didn't go to the doctor. 3 weeks later, I had a thing. 2 or 3 months later, they said it was tumor. They said it was metastatic, and I had it for, I don't know, it was stage 3 or 4 then, and I had like a year to live in 2019.
Had a year to live in 2019.
Yeah, I bought that shit and I went to the gym. I mean, I went to the park because everything was shut down. I worked out at the parks. I got really famous as being like a super athlete. Everybody got me kicked out. I had a fucking federal arrest warrant over me over my YouTube channel.
What did you do on your YouTube channel to get an arrest warrant?
This motherfucker and me liked a girl, and probably half the fucking park knows the story because they live around here, and I guess she might have moved recently over the embarrassment from her. She destroyed her name and reputation in Hollywood over it. I became very popular. I protect the city.
You protect the city?
Well, this shield says counterterrorism.
Right. What is a counter-terrorist situation that you were involved in that saved the city recently?
In 2021, there was a hit, it looked like, on me on the freeway, exchange way between the 5 and the 710.
Someone tried to put a hit out on you on the freeway?
It was a Chinese woman behind me, the truck behind me. She was pushing me into traffic. She was going to change lanes, so the truck would go through me. It actually hit her, bounced her into my lane. I went into the next lane, and he stopped 4 cars in.
How do you know it was a hit?
Because right before impact on her, she looked at me with a fear of God because she couldn't come into my position because I took the position she was going to be in. So thus she was taking the brunt of the impact, not me as planned. 3 months later, because they were trying to bring a fucking nuke into here. That was 21. So then hence from May 2021 to just 2 weeks before Christmas, the port of Long Beach was shut down. The news media cover story was, what was it?
Wow. I'm gonna be honest with you, Michael. I don't know what that means.
Well, that's why the CIA has remote viewers, but
Remote viewers?
Viewers.
Remote viewers.
Yeah, you know, dumbasses that can lay in their bedroom and see shit all over the world.
That's like just people, right? On the internet.
No, psychic powers.
Psychic powers?
X-Men, bro.
So
Government makes that shit.
the government
The
makes
government
what?
does cloning, they do robotics, they do cyborgs, according to what I hear, all the way back to the 60s.
So are there cyborg people walking around?
Dude, we got a fucking starship the size of a goddamn moon.
Where?
I don't know where, definitely not here. Is that too
Michael
much?
has seen a starship,
I've seen more than that, bro.
and more than that.
Oh yeah, Area 56 and 57's outside of Barstow. Nothing's in 51 anymore. It's decommissioned because of everything.
Area 56 and 57?
Yeah.
I know about Area 55 and Joshua Tree, so make sure you check that out. Follow Area 55 on Instagram. It's the homie spaceship. He has a Futuro. It's one of like, I don't know, 80 in the world.
I'm talking actual bunkers, like actual government facilities.
How do you maintain such a cool demeanor with all the information that you have on the world? How are you not angry?
That got beat out of me because I told my neighbors I was ex-CIA and they tried to kill me, stick me in jail, shut me up and everything. And after 30 years as a fucking civilian, I had to get that counterterrorism shield and ID or go to jail a year for shit that never happened. I know because the last of the 3 sheriffs were there at my apartment building when I went up in, what was that, 2022?
Where are you from?
Pennsylvania,
When did you come to LA?
1988.
And you've been here since?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. How was it in the 80s and the 90s?
Oh, badass. Scary
Yeah.
as fuck, dangerous as fuck, but I enjoyed it because you were safer. The gangs regulated everything.
Yeah.
The cartels regulated everything. There was mafia here till 92. They pulled out and that's what everything was. It was an exchange of hands in 92. Fucking Maxine Waters sold everybody that racism shit with Reginald Denny and all that stuff to fucking push gentrification. She's the bitch that made all the money. These fucking Democrats took over and made me, I was a Democrat back then. I came from a military line, Democrat line, Pennsylvania, Democrat run. They made me a goddamn cartel drug dealer.
Wow. Because of your skills with what exactly?
Oh, that? Well, I come from a military background family. Looks like half my family's either assassins or black ops, shit like that.
Your family?
Yeah.
You're related to assassins. Can you say who your family is assassinated?
No, I don't know anything about that. All I know is my uncle's dead. He was in Vietnam. His platoon left, and they left him behind. The next day, his CEO, his commanding officer of the platoon that pulled out the day before, ordered a helicopter evac specifically for him after he lost his legs from mortar fire. So what the fuck is he doing there afterwards? That's Black Ops, bro. That's what works.
Related to black ops and assassins. Wow. Have you ever went to war?
No, I was never in. I was the kid they wanted to recruit after my ASVABs at age 13. It's not the truth. It's what you can portray. So if you can tell your neighbors and spread a story that well, how did it start? I was a stalker, a pervert, a pedophile. Then I got the titanium face and the busted eye socket. And then when I went to jail fraudulently over a fake restraining order I can't make this shit up.
I'm going to back you up, Michael. Some people accuse you of being a pedophile and a rapist and other things, and you got a titanium face?
Yeah, over the shit. That's how you generate the story. It's not what is real. It's what you can make people believe out here.
Your face doesn't look bad for those like injuries. You don't have any scars.
Brother, I've been under the NSA protocols since 1993. I got great everything behind the back, underneath everything.
So like great health insurance and stuff like that?
No, I don't have it. I have Medicare.
You got diagnosed with throat cancer and you had 1 year to live in 2019.
Yeah.
When did you stop smoking?
Smoking what?
Anything.
I never smoked pot, anything other than pot. I keep getting blood work through the city just to show I have no STDs because I'm celibate and I fucking have no addictions. I just smoke weed.
So, but throat cancer didn't want to make you stop smoking weed at all?
Oh, dude, so I've smoked over 100 pounds of weed in my life as a cartel drug dealer.
I believe it. I believe it. Hell yeah, 100 pounds, huh?
That fucking THC coats your lungs. I don't have to worry about the shit from the fires in the air.
So if you smoke weed, you don't have to worry about the embers from the fires fucking with your lungs.
No, the particulates, all that toxins in the air right now that you're breathing in right now, we're breathing in, but we don't know it.
Protect yourself. Smoke weed.
Oh, this is not a medical recommendation. Don't go with that. You'll get canned, whatever you say.
Right.
It's not a recommendation, but it is how I live.
Okay.
And they say it causes brain damage, but I still have a fucking library in my storage that won't fit in my apartment now.
Hey, keep fighting a good fight, Michael. I appreciate you, man.
No problem, bro.
Hell yeah. Thank you, man.
Great story, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. You got a very interesting story.
Oh, that's the tip of the iceberg.
If you wanted the world to understand any one fucking thing, what would it be?
Be your true, authentic self. If you're true to yourself and you stay true to the 10 Commandments or the 7 principles, which are basically the 9 noble virtues of the Vikings, why my demeanor's the whole way I am, because I really was ex-CIA. What the fuck are you gonna do to me? I was a cartel drug dealer.
Damn, that's a lot to unpack. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Michael is on that shit. He's here to watch Jesus come back.